What is up, my cranky crew? It's Ethan from CrankGameplays, and the channel has passed 600,000 subscribers. What the fuck, guys? I don't know how to respond to this kind of stuff anymore. It's so weird. Like, that doesn't even seem like a real number. 600,000 people are subscribed to the channel. And it's so overwhelming. It's so amazing and so cool that there are so many people that have clicked on the channel and have thought, hey, I like this dude. I'm gonna click a button to see more of this dude. It's one thing if it's a lot of people. It's like, wow, that's a lot of people. But 600,000 people. That's that's not just a lot of people. Like, that is, I can't picture that amount of people in my head. That's how many people that is. I'm not like trying to like brag and be like, oh, look at how many people are on the channel. What we're trying to say is like the amount of support that you guys have shown on the channel and the amount of you that are here now is so nuts. Like, I know that I say this all the time whenever a milestone happens, but I truly did not think that the channel would ever get this big. But like I always do, I just wanted to make a video showing my appreciation for you guys and saying thank you and just sitting and talking for a bit, because I moved recently. A lot of you guys know that, and I haven't really sat down and made a vlog really since I moved. So that's gonna be a little bit of this, what this video is gonna be, but I just 600,000. That is so nuts. To think that in 2016, November of 2016, when I moved out to LA, the channel had a little over 5,000 subscribers, and now we're over 600,000 strong, like slowly, like working, or not even slowly, like very quickly, working our way up to like possibly hitting 1 million on the channel someday. That is nuts. It's so weird to think about, but it's so cool. Thank you guys for supporting what I do, and thank you guys for supporting the channel and supporting each other and just wanting to be a part of this community. It's just, I keep thinking about it and thinking like every time a new subscriber comes up on the channel and it's 600,001. Like, that is, it's not, you guys aren't just a number, you guys are all people. And that is so crazy to think that many people, like in their life, in a day, was like, I want to see more of this thing. I honestly don't really know what to say other than thank you again. This is gonna be repetitive. But ever since I started making videos, all I wanted to do was have fun and make cool shit and just be who I am and express my feelings and emotions through videos and just be goofy and weird. And the fact that so many of you like who I am truly as a person and like the stuff that I make and support the things that I make and are excited about what I want to make and all this stuff, it's just insane that so many of you are behind this channel and that so many of you are in this community and so many of you are so active in the community as well, which is something that I'll touch on in a little bit, but it's just insane. It's just, I don't even know how to put it into words. Just thank you. Thank you for being here, and thank you for continuously supporting this thing that I'm doing. I never really thought that this would go anywhere. I was just like, fuck it, I'm just gonna start making videos and we'll see what happens. I bet it's gonna be fun, and it has been such a crazy blast, but I never thought that it would get to this point. And you know, like, now I'm doing this for my job. This is my full-time thing. This is all I do now, is make videos and stream and go and see you guys at conventions, and it's just weird to think back on stuff and think back on like where it all started and where my mind was at that point, and just seeing all the stuff that's happened is really, really crazy. And there's so many things that are going to be happening this year that I am insanely excited about, and just a lot of stuff that I never thought would happen to me or the channel or anything like that. And again, one of those things is hitting a milestone like this. Like, that is just a crazy number. And again, I hope that I'm not being braggy and stuff. That's not the point that I'm trying to make. I'm just saying, like, it's just insane that there's so many of you. It's so cool. Thank you guys so much for being here day after day. It's crazy, for one, like, crazy that people even came to the channel in the first place and were like, I want to see more. But two, that so many of you stick around every single day, and so many of you at all hours of the day are down to interact and want to know what I'm up to and want to know what each other are up to. It's just really cool. We've got a nice little family here, and it's so crazy seeing how fast this family has grown. And I remember back in the day when there was only a couple of people, like in the comments and on Twitter and everything, there was only a few people bopping around in the comment section and saying hey, and now there are so many of you. It's just insane. I know I'm repeating myself, but I'm just trying to make sense of it. It's been especially crazy these past couple of months because at the start of March, I started doing YouTube full-time and just doing my channel and nothing else. And it's definitely been a learning experience these past few months. There's a lot of stuff that has been really hard that I didn't think would really be that hard, but it is tough doing YouTube full time. Like it's amazing and so much fun, and like I'm so lucky to be able to do this. But there's also a lot of challenges. There's also a lot of challenges that come with doing YouTube full time. It's pretty stressful, just like in the way that like I'm in charge of everything, and there's nobody above me that's like, hey, you need to do this thing or blah 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 blah. There's no one that I have to like report to or anything. It's all on me. Which has been really cool, but also it's definitely been a learning experience of being like, hey, Ethan, you got shit to do, remember? You gotta hold yourself to do that stuff. And like the biggest part of that is like finding a schedule that works for me, and I'm finally starting to get into the swing of things a little bit more. Especially this past month, it's been kind of rough, because it's been a very big transition. Like I said, I just moved, 2 weeks ago or something like that. And so like prepping for the move and actually moving and then getting the new place set up, it's finally now starting to get to a point where it's pretty much all set up. My recording space is all set up, and there will be a video of the recording space coming very soon. I filmed a little time lapse of me putting all the foam up and me setting up my desk and my computer and everything like that. So that'll be coming at some point. And I thought that it was also sort of overdue to show you guys like what kind of stuff I work with, because the last time that I did a setup video was like 2015 or something, was back when I was living at home. So a lot has changed, and honestly, this is kind of my dream setup at this point. Like like the room that I'm in is really, really cool and really perfect for what I am doing. But also like I've saved up money over the years to get the proper equipment that I really want, and like I got new lights recently, and I have a new camera now, and like all this stuff, and it's kind of just like my ideal setup that I want to have, and I'm really, really happy with it. And I know that a lot of you guys are really interested in the equipment side of YouTube, and so I'd like to share that with you and just show you what kind of stuff I work with, and yeah, I don't know, it'd be cool. But I'm really excited to get into things with this room. It's really sort of made for me. Like it's just kind of perfect. And I don't know how it happened, because this room is in the new place that I'm staying, and it was soundproof before. So like I put up the foam padding and stuff. That's for like sound reflections, so it's not echoey and stuff like that. But the room itself is soundproof, so like I'm not disturbing my neighbors and stuff when I'm screaming at all hours of the night, and I can just like do the things that I want in here without having to worry at all, which is nice, because living in like apartments and stuff, that was always a big worry, because it's like a lot of shared walls and stuff. And that's the other thing, is that this room in particular doesn't have any shared walls at all, which is nice. But it's just kind of perfect for me and what I want to do, and the things that I'm currently doing, and like I don't know how I lucked out this bad, this good, this bad, this much. Yep, I'm really excited to get into it more, and to, I don't know, just make a lot of cool shit in this room. I'm really, really, really excited about my new place. I really love it a lot. Since I moved out to LA, this is the 4th time that I've moved. And no place has really felt like a home. It's just felt like a place that I'm currently living. But this is the first place that's really like started to feel like a home. Even though I haven't been here for that long, I don't know, it's special. And like it's working for me. I'm not like trying to work with it, if you know what I mean. But I'm really excited about this place. I'm excited to fully move in and sort of nest here. And hopefully this place will be a little bit more permanent than the last ones, because I think the longest that I stayed in a place was 7 months so far of me being in LA, which sort of sounds like a long time, but as far as living in a place, that is an extremely short amount of time. And I'm just sick of moving, so I'm excited to sort of nest here and, you know, settle down a little bit and not have to worry about moving immediately again and stuff like that. I don't know, this place is good. I really like it. So coming soon, I'll be doing a little setup video. I'm only gonna be showing my sort of like office / recording room or whatever. I'm not gonna be showing the rest of the place. One, because it's just like a privacy thing, but two, because Catherine and I are roommates, that's sort of also like an invasion of her privacy as well. I wouldn't want to just be showing the place that we live with her not wanting people to see that. So if you want a house tour or whatever, it's not gonna happen, I'm sorry, but you will see my recording space. It's gonna be cool. But with me moving recently, it has been a big transition because there were sort of a lot of transitions all at once. And I talked about this briefly on the streams that I've been doing. I've been streaming a lot more over on Twitch, and I plan on doing that semi-regularly as well. I want to try and do some more streams, like maybe 3 or 4 times a week if I can. That'd be really cool, because I really like it a lot. It's just another way to interact with you guys, and like, we can have a conversation on stream. We can't really do that like on YouTube. Like, yeah, we can talk to each other in the comments, but it's not immediate, so it's kind of like a weird delayed conversation and stuff. But it's nice just like hanging out with you guys on stream and talking with you guys and playing games and just chilling out and having fun. I don't know, I like it a lot. So I'm definitely gonna be doing more of that. So if you don't already, you can go and follow me on Twitch. Links are down below, as always. Oh, what was I talking about? I don't know. The transition of moving. So what I was saying was a lot of things sort of happened all at once. There we go. I was talking about it on stream a couple of times. And I got very overwhelmed and very, very stressed out. And kind of like confused and sad, to be completely honest. There was just a lot happening all at once, and I couldn't really pinpoint like one thing that was making me stressed out, and I think it was just all of these things, all of these like sort of bigger things and smaller things and medium, just all of these things all at once piled up and really stressed me out a lot. There was a lot like going on in my personal life. At the same time, I was like getting ready to move, and then I was just starting to do YouTube full time and just had stopped working for Mark, and all of this stuff all at once was kind of piling on me, and I got very overwhelmed, and it was really hard for a bit. And I'm finally in a better headspace, which is really nice. Things are getting a lot better, so don't worry about me too much. Things are going good, and I'm making a lot of steps to sort of like improve my mental health and stuff. Like, I want to do more stuff for me, and I want to you know, make sure that I take care of myself. I've been going to the gym a lot more recently, which has helped a lot with my stress, and I've been like hanging out more with my friends, and I'm probably gonna start going to therapy soon, because I think it's really important, no matter like where you're at sort of with your mental health. I think that for anybody, going to therapy could be really, really helpful. And I think that it could be helpful for me. Even if I don't have like a big issue going on, it would be nice to just talk to somebody about my day-to-day issues, or even if they're not issues, just talk to somebody that is a professional that can help me deal with things. Even in the days when like I'm really happy and doing good. I think it's important not only to take care of yourself, like go to the gym and eat well and blah, 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 but also you gotta take care of your brain too. And so I'm excited to do that, because I've never really consistently like gone to therapy before, and I think it'll just be really helpful with stress levels, and it'll just, I don't know, be better for me mentally. I don't know, that's what that's for. But all of that happening all at once was just a lot for me to handle, and like I said, I'm getting out of it now, which has been great. You know, I'm like finally moved in, and I'm starting to get the swing of things more, and I'm starting to sort of figure out what kind of schedule I want to have. But it's been a rocky couple of months, and definitely a learning experience, and like I'm just trying to figure shit out. Aren't we all? But I do want to say thank you guys for being so patient. I know that things on the channel have been very rocky and weird, sort of. It hasn't been consistent. It hasn't been, you know, I don't know. I haven't been interacting as much on the social medias. I haven't been like consistently streaming or really consistently like uploading. I basically upload like every day, but sometimes I'll miss a day, and videos are never consistently posted at the same time and all stuff like that. So it's just been a little bit of a mess, and I just want to say I appreciate you guys sticking by me and sort of understanding. Because when I talked about it during the stream, a lot of people were like, hey, it's all right. We get it. You're a person. You can't have your shit together like all the time. Like, things happen. Don't worry about it too much. And I really appreciate that. I appreciate that you guys weren't like sort of pounding down on me every day, being like, hey, why aren't things blah, 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 blah. You guys have just overall been very supportive. And when I've been like, hey, sorry, there's not a video today for blah, 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 people are like, hey, no worries. We're still gonna be here. And that's really comforting, because there's always, when making stuff, Especially like if you have an audience, there's always that big fear of like, what if everybody just fucking leaves? No matter where you're at, I think there's always that sort of fear deep down. And so it's comforting to know that like, even if I'm fucking up a little bit and things are a little bit messy, that you guys are still here for me. That's really nice. I wouldn't want you to be here if I was like majorly fucked up, because I want people to call me out on my bullshit. If I'm doing stuff that like I shouldn't be doing, or blah 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 blah, or I start turning into an asshole, call me out on it. I don't want to turn into an asshole. Don't let me do that. But I do appreciate you guys sticking by me and just understanding the situation that I'm in. It's just really nice.
What else? I have a little list here going on.
I guess off of that, I'll talk about streaming a little bit, because I have been streaming more, like I just said. It's been a lot of fun. It's been cool just like getting to talk with you guys and doing sort of video stuff in a different way, because streaming and making videos are like fairly similar. Streaming is sort of just like the recording part of doing YouTube. And it's kind of nice just like doing a stream and then not having to edit stuff after. But it's been really fun. There's a really, really great community over on the Twitch channel, and there's so many people that consistently show up to the live streams, which has been really cool. And again, with that, like, it's crazy that people show up at all, because that I haven't been doing consistently. Like, I'll just start streaming randomly at night, and I don't really give you guys a lot of warning for that. But you guys still show up. And again, that's something that I want to work on, because it would be nice to have sort of a stream schedule so you guys know when to plan to come to the streams and stuff like that. And for bigger stuff like charity events, or if I want to do like a special stream or whatever, like I will obviously let you know, to make sure that you guys can sort of figure out to make sure that you guys can be there and stuff like that, because if there's a big event going on, want to make sure that you guys can go to that. But streaming has been a lot of fun. It's been a new little challenge, because while it's like YouTube, it's also a little bit different too. It's got its own little quirks that I've had to figure out, because I've streamed like since I started YouTube. I was streaming on Twitch, but it was very, 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 very off and on. Like I did it maybe 3 or 4 times a year. But now I'm doing like a handful of streams a month and just doing it more regularly, so.
It's been a lot of fun though.
I like it a lot, and I'm definitely looking forward to doing more of it. So, again, if you're interested in seeing more of the streams, first of all, you should follow me on the Twitters, because I always post about when I'm gonna go live and stuff like that. But also, if you're interested in the streams in particular,
you can just go to twitch.tv/CrankGameplays and go over there. It's great stuff. Oh my gosh.
Is it great stuff? I don't know. My streams are kind of a mess, but I kind of love that. And there's a lot of cool, like, inside jokes with the stream stuff, too. There's, I don't know, just, like, little stream memes. And there's been cool emotes that have been being made and stuff like that. I don't know. It's a fun time. I like it. So I'm definitely going to be doing more of that soon.
So keep an eye out.
And also, I've talked about this during the stream as well, because you can subscribe on Twitch, which is like a paid thing. And so I wanted to do some sub-only streams, just for the people that do give to the channel every month. Because while I definitely don't want to make the streams like sub-only chat for every single stream, I definitely wouldn't want to do that, but maybe like once a month I would do a sub-only chat, just to sort of give back to the people that give back to the channel monetarily or whatever. I don't know, because I kind of feel bad that there's not really much there for people that sub. But I also don't want to leave people out that can't sub, because not everybody can. And for the people that do, it's very, very generous that you guys would support the channel that way, and I really appreciate it. And so I want to sort of show my appreciation and maybe do like once a month, do a little sub-only stream, which if you're not subbed, you can still go and watch. You just can't be in the chat. But anyways, that would only be like once a month, so thinking about doing that too. Let me know your thoughts. What else do I want to talk about? I don't know. I'm going to conventions. That's fun. So this summer is going to be a fairly big convention summer for me, especially in June. I'm going to Indie PopCon in June and also VidCon in June. So Indie PopCon is June 8th through the 10th. Yes, June 8th through the 10th, the Indianapolis Convention Center. Indiana Convention Center. Whoops. I'm gonna be doing a bunch of stuff there. I'm gonna be doing some signings, I'm gonna be doing some panels and some extra things. I'll let you know once that is a little bit closer, because my schedule actually isn't locked in yet. So I'll let you know about that once I know my actual schedule. And then from the 20th to the 23rd, I'll be at VidCon, which is here in California in Anaheim. And they invited me this year, which is really cool. This is my first time being invited to VidCon as a creator person. And so that'll be really interesting. I'm super pumped about that. I'm gonna be having meet and greets, I'm gonna be having a panel, I'm gonna be doing a bunch of stuff. I have the schedule right here so I can actually tell you. Yay! On June 21st at 11:30 a.m., there's gonna be a CrankGameplays panel. It's on the Spotlight stage presented by Twitter. Wow! On June 22nd, 2018, at 1 p.m. in room 213, I'll be on a panel called Started from the Bottom, Now We're Here. But that's not just me. It's me and Christine Sedelko, Dang Matt Smith, Elle Mills, and Joshua Cohen. I'm actually excited for that. That'll be really cool. And then on June 23rd at 4 p.m. in room 213, that's the same one as the last one, I'll be on a panel with Mike Falzone, Anna Brisbane, Jessica McCabe, Pamela Horton, and Sam Saffold, called Creators and Community. It's about community and stuff. It'll be real cool. And then as far as the meet and greet goes, I actually don't know when that is yet, but you do like a raffle thing at VidCon for the meet and greets. It's a little bit different, but I don't know when that is yet. It doesn't say. I'm sorry. But for those of you going to VidCon, because there's like different tiers of passes, those are all the community tracks. So if you're going to VidCon at all, you'll be able to go to those. And then I'll also be going to PAX West at the end of August, but that's kind of a ways away, so we'll talk about that later, because I don't know anything about that yet. But that's what I'm doing. I'm very excited. I'm excited that I'm finally through this sort of transitional phase with all the moving and all the new stuff and blah, 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 blah. I'm finally getting settled in. Hopefully, I'll be figuring my shit out a little bit more. It's been a rocky couple of months, but I am determined to make this year my bitch. Oh, listen, you're like halfway through already, but listen, I'm gonna get you. So that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about. Again, I know I'm repetitive, but thank you guys so much for over 600,000 subscribers on the channel. That is so insanely nuts. I don't know what to even say. It's just so cool. Thank you guys for supporting what I do. Thank you for being here for each other. Thank you for being so understanding and so giving and kind. You guys, I know I'm a little bit biased, but like this community is one of the best communities that I've ever seen. You guys are so nice to each other, and you're so nice to the people around you, and you're so respectful. And there's a lot of people that sort of complain about things that happen in their community or in bad eggs and stuff like that. And I almost never have that happen. You guys are so awesome all the time. I don't know how I lucked out like this, but you guys are really great, and I really, really love you. Appreciate all of you so much for being here, and I'm excited to take on the rest of this year and the years to come. I'm just there's been a lot going on recently, and I'm excited to push through it, and I'm excited to continue doing this because I'm not gonna let this thing go, not even a little bit. I'm so excited to just take it right by the horns. So that's what's going on in my life. There's a lot of cool stuff, and it's all thanks to you guys. So I'm excited to see you guys later this summer at conventions. I'm excited to see you guys on tour in June. Not June, in November in Australia. But I'm excited to see more of you guys this year at different conventions, at tour, at other stuff. I don't know. It's gonna be cool. Just thanks. I'm gonna stop repeating myself over and over again. I love you guys so much. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to slap that like button right in the face. And I will see you guys in the next video. Love you all. Stay cranky. Bye.